Welcome to Docsy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use your debt snowball tracker. So let's get right into it. So the first tab is the instruction tab. You don't have to do anything in this tab. This tab is here just to show you the cells in which you can enter information or the cells which you can edit. So as you can see, the red cells are the one in which you can enter information or the cells which you can edit. Also, throughout this tab, you'll see that there are these different nodes. And the purpose of this nodes is to basically tell you what that particular cell does, or what that particular table does, or what you have to do in that particular table or that particular cell. So for example, here it says that enter your currency. So, if you ever feel lost or confused while working on your actual sheet, you can come back to this tab and, it'll help you figure out what you have to do and everything. Also, you can refer to this YouTube video or you can refer to the instruction PDF that you will receive. So let's get right into your actual debt snowball tracker. So this is how your debt snowball tracker will look like. So debt snowball basically is a method where you target your smallest debt first, and then you kind of roll on the payment to your next smallest debt. So kind of creating this snowball effect. And this allows you to build momentum and, keep motivated as you pay off your smallest debts. As you can see at the top left, there is current month. So it will show the month that is currently going on. Below that, there is starting month, currency symbol, and extra monthly payment. So extra monthly payment, that is optional. So if you have extra money that you can save up each month, you can add it here. If not, it's all good. You can leave it blank. So it depends on a person to person. So if you have some extra monthly money, you can, input it here. If not, just leave it blank. Starting month is basically the month, you start tracking your debt in the sheet or wherever you have started tracking your debt. So it's basically the month that you start tracking your debt. Below that, there's a currency symbol. You can add any currency symbol. It can be GBP. It can be, euros. It can be basically anything. Whatever currency symbol you want to choose, just add it here and it's all good. Let's suppose any currency symbol in the world. Below that, there is a debt information table. So as you can see, you have to fill certain information about your debt, which is basically debt name, the balance of that debt, minimum payment, interest rate, and the credit limit. So if you have a credit card, you'll obviously have a credit limit. So in that case, you can add the credit limit. So there's debt name, the balance of that particular debt, the minimum payment that you're going to make each month towards that debt, what is the interest rate, and then there is the credit limit of that particular debt. So in case of credit cards, you have credit limits. If you don't have credit limit, you can just leave it blank. It's again optional. It is completely optional. So if you move to your right, you'll see that there's overview. So this overview is basically overview of your all debts. So it shows 43.95%. So this shows 43.95% debt, all of your debts are being paid off. So this shows total debt payoff progression. Below that, you see month, balance, and amount column. So we'll go over each. So balance is basically, this shows how your balance is being, your debt balance is being, reduced over time as you, pay off your debt. So it shows 77K, then 76, then 74, 73. And as time passes, it keeps on reducing and eventually it will be zero. So, this shows how your total debt balance is being reduced over time. Amount, so basically, so let's say for a certain month, let's say for the month of December 24, you have some extra money, you have some bonus money, let's say $200. You can just put it here and this will be contributed to your debt payoff. Obviously, the more money you're able to save up and, the more amount you're able to pay off to your, debt payoffs, then, the faster the debts will be paid off. So let's say on a certain month, you have more money that you have saved up and we want to contribute to your debt payoff. Just add it here and it will affect your the payments of your debt. So it's right there, tables for each debt. So at the very top, you can see it shows current debt, interest owed, credit utilization rate, minimum payment, interest rate, initial debt, and credit limit. So basically at the top, this basically shows the detailed summary of each debt. So let's say for credit card one, it shows, what percentage of it is being completed. So it shows 55.43%. There's a progress bar below that. Then it shows the debt-free date of that particular debt. So it's October 26. That's the debt-free date of that particular debt. Below that is the current debt is 3766.50. That's the interest owed. The credit utilization rate, there's a minimum payment for that debt. The interest rate, the initial debt. So initial debt was 8450. and currently it is like 3766. So you're able to get a quick summary of your debt, individual debts. Below each debt, there are three columns. There is payment, interest rate, and balance. So you're able to see a detailed breakdown of payment, interest rate, interest, and balance for each debt for each month. So it shows, like, let's say you start tracking your debt from October 24. So for that month, it's 220 the payment. That is the minimum amount, the interest that you paid for that month, and the balance, how it reduced from 8450 to that, and then it keeps reducing as you make more payments. And yeah, you'll get a complete breakdown of how your debts are being paid off each month, and you'll be able to understand the payments and the interest that you're paying for that debt, and how the balance is being reduced of that debt. So at the very top, you'll get a dashboard where you'll be able to see your debt-free date. So this is like your total debt-free date. So on March 28, you'll be completely debt-free. All your debts will be paid off and you'll be completely debt-free. Below that, you'll be able to see overall payoff progress. This is again your total payoff progress, how all of your debts are being paid off, and like basically you have paid off 45.05% of all the debts. 55% is still remaining. Below that, it shows the number of debts that you have paid off and number of debts remaining. Then at the top, it shows the total debt that is still remaining, then total interest that is to be paid, total monthly payments that you're making as of right now across all debts, then total months left to pay off all the debts. Below that, you will see breakdown of all the debt, like total breakdown of your debts. So how your debt is being distributed across different debts. So you can see the student loan, it contributes to like 31% of your total debt. Then there is auto loan, there's personal loan, credit card. So you're able to see how your debt is being distributed across all the debts. So as you can see, the student loan is your biggest debt. Then there is like the vehicle loan or the auto loan. Then there is a personal loan and the credit cards and the medical debt. To its left, you can see that there is this chart which allows you to see how your debt will be reduced over time. So it will help you visualize how your debt will be reduced over time, and by 2028, all your debt will be paid off. So this is basically your debt snowball tracker. So that's it for this video. If you have any problem at all, any confusion at all, anything that I've missed, and you still have any doubts, feel free to contact us at any time on Etsy. We're here to help you. So don't hesitate to text us, message us. We're here to help you.